I think when you hear Northcutt, there's automatically these expectations on me, and there's so many people you don't let down and things you have to meet, and I'm trying to just be myself. My name is ColbeyNorthcutt. I'm from Katy, Texas, now living in Orange, California, and I'm fighting in Houston for LFA 14. I started karate when I was 7 years old, and it became originally from me learning self-defense to competing in tournaments almost every other weekend, non-stop for years. I was 7 and my younger brother, Sage, was 4. So we've been doing karate almost our whole lives, been surrounded and in martial arts for as long as I can remember. Being in a competitive household and having a brother that pushes you that much, man, it gave me that drive, and I think I have a little bit more of an advantage than, you know, the average person.
First, he's done it! Sage Northcutt 4-0!
I know that you hear kind of Sage had this hype train on him. Maybe there will be one on myself too, but you know, you just got to ignore all that and just focus on me. When I was in middle school and high school, I've obviously done all the karate, and I knew I wanted to do MMA, but there were no women in the UFC yet. So when I was finishing high school and I was about to graduate, there was talk that there would be women, and Rhonda was a name, but she wasn't there yet. So I decided when I was a senior in high school, I didn't want to go to college right away. I wanted to focus on training. So I took 3-4 years off and started training full time and just focus on MMA, grappling as much as I possibly could. I did some amateur fights, and so I knew that that's what I wanted to do. Things have changed, you know, massively, and they're only continuing to change. So I think women are making a huge impact, and people are starting to see that, man, we can fight. I don't have very many amateur fights compared to some people. I only have 5. But I feel like the karate tournaments I did growing up, it was hundreds upon hundreds of tournaments. If you can imagine, for that many years, from 7 years old until now, doing tournaments literally almost every other weekend, that was my amateur career, and that was what prepared me. A lot of times, you know, men or people, they underestimate women and what we're really capable of. So you have to work twice as hard to kind of prove yourself, but that can also be a good thing. You can look at that as a negative or a positive, and for me, that only makes me want to have to work harder and really show myself and prove to everybody what I can do.